Today in this class I am going to start physics of 10th class. In physics of 10th class we have light, electricity. These two are the main concepts. Today I am going to start light. Light is a very important thing for every human being. For example, we are in a room, night time. Okay, now night time the room looks like this. When you switch on the light, what happened? The light comes from the bulb, falls on each and everything in the room, and we are able to see it. So when there is no light, then what happened? You cannot see anything. It is completely dark. So the light comes from the light, falls on each and every article thing in the room, and it gets reflected and it falls on our eyes, and we will able to see the things. So that means, what is light? What is light? Light is something, it is an energy which produces a sensation to our eyes. If you are having eyes, then only you can see the things. Otherwise what happens? You cannot see anything. Now I am able to see everything. I am able to see the monitor. I am able to see the PPT because I have a vision. So the light falls on the things, and from there it reflects and it reaches my eyes, and then it gives a sensation to the eyes. Then we will able to see the things. So light is something, light is some energy, some sort of energy, some type of energy. It gives a sensation to our vision or our eyes. So how light travels, how light propagates? It's very simple. Light, we have seen, this is something, an example. A student is drawing something, a child is drawing, and a light is falling. So it is coming directly in the a straight path. So light always travels in straight line. So this is how the light propagates in all the direction where there is a possibility of traveling. Then what is the important property of light? Light travels in straight line, that is one of the property. Okay. The next important property is reflection of the light. If this property does not exist, then we cannot see anything. So we are able to see the things and everywhere, whatever. So only because of the reflection. Let us understand what is reflection of a light. You take an opaque surface like a mirror. Right, that means one side that shaded is, it won't go. Let us say one light ray is coming. That ray we call it as a incident ray because it is falling on the surface. We call that as an incident ray. So it is falling on the surface at Q, and that Q is called point of incidence, and the ray PQ is called incident ray. So then after falling on the surface, it gets reflected in the same side. So QR, and QR is known as a reflected ray, and Q is a point of incident. So the light comes and falls on a surface, and it goes in the same medium, and this is what is called reflection. Now we have the laws of reflection. Now before going to the laws of reflection, one ray where you can have one line, you can have imaginary line. You have to imagine a line through Q to the perpendicular of the surface. Surface will be there. For that surface, a perpendicular ray. You have to imaginary. Okay, you have to imagine this line. This line will not be there. So this line we call it always normal. That means the perpendicular ray at the point of incidence to the surface of the reflection is known as a normal. Here we have three rays. One is incident ray, the other one is a reflected ray, the other one is a normal ray. So these three takes a main role in the thing. Now we can see few more things in this diagram. So the angle between the normal and the incident ray, there is an angle, and that angle we call it as angle of incidence. The angle between the incident ray and the normal is known as a angle of incidence, and the angle between reflected ray and the normal is known as R, and it is angle of reflection. So here we have learned three things, three rays: incident ray, normal ray, a reflected ray. We have learned two angles, angle of incidence and angle of reflection. Okay, so now I is equal to R. This is one of the law. I means angle of incidence. Angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. Let us understand what are the laws of reflection. There are two laws of reflection. One law is angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection, and second law, the incident ray, the normal ray and the reflected ray lies in the same plane. Okay, so these two are the laws of reflection. This is the first and foremost concept of the light in 10th class. So here what questions you will be getting: what is incident ray, what is normal ray, what is the first law of reflection, write the laws of reflection, explain the reflection concept using a diagram. So all these questions will come in this lesson till now, whatever I have explained. For today, this concept is okay. We will continue the same thing from in the next class. See you in my next class. Bye bye.